The next question is how to change tuple value. This is very important question, and this is you must be thinking that I am telling that the tuple is the thing that can't be changeable, then why I am saying that how to change tuple values. So you are thinking right, but every problem has a solution. So here, if I want to change the value of tuple, for example, I want to change banana to another fruit, okay, for example kiwi. So what I will do, you know, I can't change tuple, but we can change list. So if you want to change the value of tuple, first you need to convert that tuple into a list. For example, there is a x, okay, x is a tuple. Now y is equal to list of x mean that y is a list that is created using value of x, okay. Now I have converted that x into a list. Now I can change value. For example, a banana is at index 1, I write y of 1 is equal to kiwi. Now y is with updated value, okay, it will not give me error. So as I can convert a tuple to a list, similarly I can convert a list to a tuple. So what I will write x is equal to tuple of y. Now y has updated value and x will form a tuple with updated value. If I run it, you can see that apple, kiwi and cherry. So that tuple is updated. Isn't it amazing? Yes, it is very amazing and very interesting Python, okay. So you know that append is a method to change the data of list. So similarly we can use append to change the data of to add a data to the tuple. So how I will do it, I will similarly convert that x to a list, okay. I write y is equal to list of x. Now I have converted y to a list, okay. Now it have all the item I want to add in. I will write y dot append. I want to add, for example, orange. I will write y dot append orange. Now y is the list with the item orange added. For example, I am writing y, you can see the data, okay, with the orange added. But I want to add to a tuple. What I will do, I will convert that y to a tuple. I will write x is equal to tuple of y. Now if I am printing y, you can see that y is a tuple with updated data, orange is added to the my tuple, okay. So use of remove method. Remove is a simple method to remove some data from the tuple. For example, this is a y, okay, x having this data. I want to remove cherry. I will write x dot remove, and between that I will write cherry. So what it will do, if I am printing x, it must say that tuple has no attribute remove, because you know, like we have added using append method, you need to convert it to the list. Similarly, to use remove method, you must first convert that into a list. What I will do, I will write y is equal to list of x. Now I write y dot remove cherry, okay, y dot remove cherry. Now I write x is equal to tuple of y. Similarly, 3 steps to do anything, okay. Now if I am printing x, you can see y is equal to tuple of x, x is equal to tuple of y, okay, and I will be printing x. So you can see that cherry is removed from my tuple, okay. So that was very simple. But keep in mind, whenever you want to change a tuple, whenever you want to update a tuple, whenever you want to append a tuple, okay, you need to first convert it into a list. So similarly, this is very important. You can delete tuple completely. Let's check it. We have method del. If I am writing del x, what it will do? Now if I am printing x, it must give me error that x is not in memory. Yeah, name error. You can see that x is deleted from memory. So I need to do this run again to put it in the memory, okay. Oh yeah, x is completely deleted from the memory. I need to create it again, okay. Let's go to the next. I hope you understand del method also, okay. Let's run it. Okay, now how to loop through a tuple. So this lecture is very important. We need to check how to loop to the values of a tuple. There are 3 methods, okay, 3 methods. First of them is very important that I usually use. For example, x is equal to, I am creating a tuple I'm creating tuple using tuple constructor. I will use double round brackets, okay, and I'm writing apple, okay. Then I'm writing cherry, banana, okay, and for example orange, okay. So now how to access using a loop? I will write for value, yeah, or for fruit in x. What it will, I will print fruit. This is a simple for loop, okay. You must have known it now because I've used it many times, okay. So this is a simple method to access all the data. Other is using index, because we know that tuple is indexed, okay. We can get access using index. So I will write for I in range of. So how to see check that what is the range? Range must be the length of my tuple. I will write length of what? My tuple is x. So how I will print? I will print x of I using indexing x of I. So if I print it, you can see that that's also done using loop, okay. So two methods using in loop, another is using range, okay, using indexing. So third one we can also use run using while loop. I will write starting point for loop I is equal to 0, and I know where is the end of the loop. I will write while I is less than length of x, okay, because I want to go to the length of x. I will write colon, then it will go here. Similarly, I will print x of I using indexing, and I will be implementing the value of I. I will increment the value of I to 1. Now if I am printing, you can see that's also done wonderfully, okay. So I have told you three ways. First way, using for fruit in x, you simply printing the fruit. Second one, using the range operator and indexing, you can get the length of x and you will print x of I. Third is using while loop, initializing the starting point of I, and then length of x means that how many values are present in that my tuple, and then be printing one by one by incrementing value of I. For example, first it will be printing x of 0, then x of 1, and so on. Now the next important thing is the join two tuple. Joining two tuple is very easy. Simply for example, I have x is equal to I have a tuple apple and orange, okay, of apple and orange, and second is a y is my tuple. For example, it has values 1 2 3. So if I want to add these two tuple, I will write z is equal to x plus y. So let's check the result. If I am printing the z, so what it should print, let's check it. If I am running it, you can see the both are converted into the single tuple. We have joined two tuples, okay. Similarly, we can multiply tuple. Multiplying means we can be duplicating values as many times as we want. For example, if I'm going with the same example x, okay, apple and orange. I want apple and orange, for example, 10 times. What I will do, I will write x is equal to x multiplied by, for example, 5. So if I am printing, you can see that it will be multiplied by 5 times, means that there should be 6 times apple and 6 times orange. So let's print x. You can see that, 5 times it's been duplicated, okay. So there are some tuple method, built-in method, that are very important. So two of them are, one of them is a count, return the number of time a specific value occur in a tuple, and their second is index, set the tuple for a specified value and return the position of where it was found. So let's practice it one by one. For example, I have fruits, okay. I have fruits is equal to apple, and the other one is orange, and let's add two other, okay, banana, and for example cherry, okay. So if I want to check that how many times apple occur in this list, for example, I am adding another apple, okay, 2 times apple. So I will write print what I will do, fruits dot count. What I will count, how many times apple occur, apple. So it must be printing 2. Let's check it. Okay, you can see that 2 times, okay. So whenever we want to see that a specific value is present how many times in a tuple, I will be using count method. So the second method is index method, that is used for searching the tuple for a specified value, and this time it will not tell how many times it is present, it will tell me at what index is the orange present. For example, I want to check What is the index of orange? I will write print, I will print fruits dot index of what I will write orange. So it must tell me that orange is at what index. It must be printing 1 because 0 apple 1 orange. Okay, so if I'm printing, it will give me the 1. So that was about today's lecture. We have learnt about tuples methods and how to create tuples, okay, how to tuple length, and different data types, and using constructor. We have seen the difference between different type of list, okay, how to access tuple, how to change, and that was the important. We need to first convert to a list and then perform append, then perform remove and all the things, okay. And so as I promised, at last I will be telling you another method. For example, how I'm doing this, how I'm adding this heading, okay. What I will do, I will press escape button, I will press B button to form a cell below. I want to make it this. Now it is a code, okay, you can say line number in the front. It is for writing code, but when I want to write headings or like this text, I will go to here and I will be selecting first. There should be code, okay. For example, I'm telling you here, this is changed here. Let's first go to that thing, okay, this column, okay. I will be going to this cell. I will be selecting markdown here, okay. After you are selecting markdown, if you want to give any heading, you will be writing hash and you can write your heading, okay, heading, and below you can write any text. This is some text, okay. Then you will be printing, you will be running this cell similarly using control plus enter. You can say heading is printed beautifully with some text. So that was about today's lecture. I hope you have learned a lot, and please keep on practicing this to learn it better. And we have done with the data types. So next we will be going to the file handling, exception handling, and then we will be doing some projects that will be helping you in, and you will be mastering it in very fast way. So take care a lot. We'll meet in the next video. If you found anything interesting, if you got anything helpful, so please like my video, subscribe to the channel, and keep on watching. Thank you so much.